Well, good evening, good evening, good evening, everyone. Good evening, good evening, good evening. This here is Isaac with Generational Wealth Developers, and this evening we are doing an experiment uh, right now with a small account. I think we started with $5 in this particular account, and so we are going to see how it goes. And we just want to make sure that we are live at the moment. So let's give us a second. And with this particular account, what we're going to do, my goal is to do it all live with you. And we'll have comments up, and we'll be taking entry points, from the team. And again, but let me just first put this out here. This is in no way, shape, or form any type of financial advice. This is just me playing around with pocket options and this particular pocket options account. This is a real account. Let's go ahead and put it up on the screen right quick. As you can see, this right here, it is a real account. And I'll just show you guys right now. We did 10 trades today, so we're like at 70%. And so the first trade we did was right here. We actually won. It was a down trade on Euro Ruby, and then we lost one. We won, we won, we won. We lost, we won, we lost, we won, we won. Okay, and just to make sure that everybody knows exactly what and how we're doing this. My strategy right now I have a couple of strategies that I've been interested in, but for this particular challenge, and the goal here is to get this flipped to $100, and then when we get it to 100, we'll do a withdrawal. Or maybe we need to get it to 200, and then we'll do a withdrawal. So the strategy on this particular challenge, we're using the stochastic oscillator, which is right here at the bottom. And our settings, we have the 1433, but what we did was we went into the settings here, and we went to styles, and then we modified and made it 92 and 6. I changed the colors because that's just the colors that I like. Right there, the green and the white. And then we have the alligator as well up here. And right here, these are just the base settings for the alligator. We didn't change anything on that. And we added a moving average. We got the 200 moving average, which is red, and I'll show you the style on that. That's red, and it's just one picks on that. Okay, and then we also have another one, and I made it an 8 SMA, and that style is white. And the reason I did that is what I found out is that the 8 moving average is either going to support or reject the candle. Now, what do I mean by that? We also have the zigzag in there as well, supporting the candle. So let's go back here so you can actually see right here. You can see that when we have an upward trend and the alligator green crosses the red and then begins to cross the blue, you'll see that the 8 moving average, it's supporting as a level of support for the upward trend. I like that. It's supporting our candles in an upward direction. And then you'll also notice that when the alligator, the red and the green and the blue, well, you see this green now starts to cross and go down for a downward trend. Now you'll see that the 8 moving average, which is white, starts to reject the candles from proceeding through. in the sell-off. And you'll also notice that as the alligator strengthens its grip, the separation between the green, the red, and the blue widens. So the alligator's opening up its mouth so that it can consume a little bit more, if that makes any sense. And also the zigzag. You'll notice right here when the green crossed to go down that the zigzag formed up here at the top. Okay. And then we had a couple of dojis. Now here's something else that I look for personally is I look to make sure that if it's a rejection or we're going in a downward trend, that I have flat tops. Okay. I want to see at least 2 to 3 flat tops as another area of confluence to make sure to prove the direction of the trend. Okay, so I have a flat top here. So we got 2 dojis, which means indecision. Sellers and buyers are in conflict right there. But now that we start to see flat tops, that means that the sellers are taking over. And we have a flat top here, we have a flat top here, we have a flat top here. And we also notice that the candles are now being rejected by our 8 moving average. Okay, now this zigzag line had not begun to drop yet because it was still up here. But then you see the green alligator lines. Okay, they crossed over right here, and now we got a solid downward trend. And because we're doing pocket options, and I'm doing right here, you'll see I got 7.5 minutes to 10.5 or 9.5 is where I found my personal sweet spot, between 7.5 and 9.5 minutes. So these are long plays for me. And you'll see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. If you got in right here, you would have won this particular trade. And no matter when you get in, look at this. Based on the number of candles that are falling, all right, between 7 to 9, you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. And no matter when you got in up here, you're going to win, right? Look at it, because as we said, when the mouth of the alligator widens up, that's strengthening your position, okay? That's how you look at that, all right? And then you'll notice that right here, it got to the bottom of the stochastic, all right? And now, because it's at the bottom of the stochastic, it has one option, and that is to go back up, all right? So now it starts to go up right here, and you'll see, all right? You see the 8 moving average now starts to try to support. So you got 1 flat bottom, 2 flat bottoms, 3 flat bottoms, okay? Now, because I'm doing 1 minute, as you can see right here, getting in right here would not have done us really any good on a 7 or on a 10 or 9 minute run. If we've gotten in right here, let's look at it. Okay, that would have been 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We're still above it, which means we would have won. 8, 9. And because we have this wick way down here, depending on what time of the candle here we got in, we may not have won that particular trade. This is why I wait for a full confirmation that the trend is going in the direction that I need, and we are in a serious downtrend, as you can see right here. Everything is falling down, okay? So that's AUD, and this is on OTC, okay? And I did trade OTC the last couple of trades right here in the first couple of trades. I did OTC, and then I did some normal. Somehow, some way, I do a little bit better with OTC than I do with the normal. Don't ask me why, and I know that the brokers can manipulate in OTC, but I'm finding that my timelines of when I'm actually getting in is making a lot of sense to me. Now, that's just to me. And so, and because we're trying to get the 92%, and you can see that I have a couple of them that's below 92%, 85, 83, 83, 83. But it doesn't matter. As long as you're winning, you're in it. And my motto is, when the stochastic is low, up we go. The stochastic is high, down we fly. That's a motto that I'm trying to live by. So the stochastic is low. When the stow is low, up you go. Like right now, you can see the alligator is starting to cross up right here. Okay, and we're going to be in a small support right here. Now, this is a dangerous one to get in because you can see the zigzag has already formed, which means that it's not going to stay up here. And because we know that we're in a downtrend, getting in right now in an upward move would be a little bit dangerous, because this stochastic is just going to make a quick U-turn and go right back down. All right, so it will probably go for about 2 minutes and then it'll reject. Okay, it's going to reject off of this and fall right back down. Now, these I'd have probably got in right here when I saw it cross over for maybe a 2-minute trade. I'd have done maybe a 2-minute trade. So you can see how quickly that jumped. Okay, and because the zigzag is on the prior candle, this candle here, if it continues to go, the zigzag will jump as long as it exceeds this particular level right here. Our zigzag will cross over to that particular candle, but let's just watch it. Okay, now this is just the strategy that I'm using. I'm not saying that it's going to work for everybody else. It seems to be working okay for me. The other one, the Keltner channel, that's another one that I've used in the same scenario. I like the cleanliness of the alligator. It's real clear to me. And again, when we are rejecting with our 8 SMA, or we are supporting with the SMA, that right there is the confirmations that I look for in my trades. And also, if you really want to look at it, I think okay, you can also look at the signals. Okay, and here you can see a ton of red, which means that the signals are saying don't buy, sell. It's going to go lower. And we're just going to watch it. Okay, so let me bring this back over so that we can see what we got going on here. All right, and as you can see, had we gotten in on for it to go higher, like I said, it went up 1 minute, 2 minute, 3 minute, and if we'd gotten in on our 7-minute run, we would have needed that candle to get somewhere up here. But you can see now we got a doji, a red doji. And look, we're starting to fall back down. Okay, that right there, and look at the green. The green has gone below the white, and I have a strong suspicion that this thing is going to play around for a little bit before it drops back down. But the zigzag has formed atop. Okay, we got one solid top in the downward. All right, let's see what it does in the next candle, which we got 30 seconds with that. Hey, drop me a comment if this is helpful to you. Let me know. And each day, I'm going to discipline myself with this and not overtrade it. If I can get $5 on this thing per day, that's going to be the goal. And we're compounding this particular account to see if we can get it to $200. Once we get it up to $200, then we will do a withdrawal. Okay. So now we got the second flat top forming, second flat top forming, okay? And let's see if we get a third. If we get a third flat top forming, then we know that it's falling down, right? Yeah, drop us a comment and let us know if this has been helpful to you in any way, shape, form, or fashion. And hey, listen, just hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and just let us know. It's not going to cost you anything to just go ahead on and do that for us. All right, hit the like button, comment, and subscribe, if you will. That would be helpful to the channel. All right, we got a doji. Okay, so this is definitely a dangerous situation, trying to get in or out of this particular trade. But again, it's going to drop. Okay, so it's going to fall down, and the stochastic right here is definitely a telltale on what's going on right now. All right, it's probably going to drop down, and the green on the alligator, once it crosses the red and the blue, it's going to take a sharp dive. Okay, and then we'll see that the zigzag will now start to follow, and the minute that zigzag, the candle hits, let's see, what level is this? Let's say 59.7. We should see the zigzag pop. Okay, the zigzag should pop in the downward direction. All right. Yep, that's where we are with this particular account. Oh, you're saying you used to have pocket option a year ago, but now security won't let you load it. That's correct. And some of the things is, I can't tell you not to get rid of it, but I don't put any of those on my system simply because you're adding, you're trying to prevent, viruses and things of that nature. But in order to prevent something, you have to add something. All right. So, Colin, just be mindful of that. If you want to put pocket options back on, and by the way, you can put it on your phone during the day. That's what I do. I'll be out and about doing my day-to-day, activities, and I'll just, because I'm doing 7 to 10 minutes, there's really no emotion involved with it anymore. Simply because I'll place the trade and then I'll close that particular screen and go do something else, and I'll come back and watch what happens. Okay, look, just like I said, it was going to hit that number and the zigzag was going to pop and it was going to fall down. All right, that's it, ladies and gentlemen. That's why pocket options, when you get a system, you can make it work. You just got to be disciplined with it. That's what I'm finding. The discipline necessary in order to make this work is to not overtrade and don't execute my trade prior to receiving 2 to 3 confirmations that the trend is going in my favor. Okay, and if you're going to do OTC, you got to remember. Oh my goodness, what is this on this thing here? If you're going to do OTC, you have to remember that the broker can manipulate the movement and direction of these candles at any moment and any time. So doing OTC, that right there is a little bit more riskier. Let me get myself on the screen here while this is doing its thing. But yeah, if you're going to do OTC, that's a lot riskier to do than if you're going to do the market hours, where, you're just basing that on what's happening in the market at that particular time. We also are going to look at doing some Forex trading as well, because it's the same currency pairs, just in the Forex market. And that way you're not on a short timeline that we're on like right now. But we do have, oh man, this thing is long. We do have that account as well. So, but right now, I just wanted to show you guys that, and let's put that back up on screen. And let's go where we at right here. And let's put this off the screen here. But that last trade was $3.01 at the time. So we got 277 profit. So there you go. And let's see. So again, it was 578 that was put back into account, but our profit on it was $2.77, and that was done at 2:30 p.m. this afternoon. All right. Hey, listen again. If this content has any value at all, please do us a favor and like the video, comment, hit the subscribe button, and let's get this thing going and see if we can flip this $5 account up to 200. It might take us a week, might take us 2 weeks, might take us 3 weeks. I don't know how long it's going to take. But again, what we have for is our indicators are concerned. We're using the stochastic. Our settings are 92 and 6. And we have the zigzag, which also helps us to understand where it's at. We have an 8 moving average. We have the alligator and a 200. The 200 is, look at this, it's in a downward trend. So again, we always try to trade with the trend, okay? And that's just on this particular pair. If we were doing like this particular pair here, okay, look, see how the 8 moving average is supporting, and look, the green support, the green crossed the red and the blue. And I mean, it took off, right? So now it's still in a downward trend. Look at this. The 200 moving average is telling me that it's in a downward trend, but we have a lot of buyers in this particular one right now, okay? We go to this one, solid uptrend, solid uptrend. The alligator is opening its mouth, going wide. We're supporting our moving average is supporting all of the candles. Look at this. Look at all these flat bottoms. The candles are still going up. Now we got a doji. Okay. Finally got a doji, which means that it's at the top. The green may come down a little bit, but there's a lot of indecision. Look at this. And so I would not be trying to do a downward move on this because everything is still being supported in an upward direction. Okay. So what we may do, it may go sideways like it did right here for a few moments. But I think this is going to continue to go up. Look at this one. Same thing here. Okay, AUD USD. Okay, we're going straight up on that. All right, AD, CNY. All right, side movement. I don't do these particular trades. Okay. All right, we were looking at AUD CAD, sideways right here, okay? CAD JPY, solid downtrend, all right? Look, down, 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 all right? Euro USD, all right? Now this one right here, okay, it fell down a little bit, but it does not have enough strength to continue downward. It's going to go back up. You see that? Because our 8 moving average is definitely telling us, oh, by the way, I don't have enough sellers here. I got a few sellers, I got a few buyers. We're in decision right now. The green is still not crossing down on the alligator, so this is not a good one to get in. Okay, solid uptrend right now. With this, we got 2 solid candles, okay? And it looks like we got 30 seconds to go on this particular one. We'll see what happens. All right. We'll come back to that one. All right. Again, same thing here. Solid downtrend. Okay. Trade with the trend. Let this go up. And then when it falls down, it'll have more red candles than it has green. We'll get a few doji candles, and then this thing is going to fall back down. AUD CAD. All right. Look at that. Side movement, Dangerous, dangerous, dangerous. I do not get involved with those right there. All right. Do not get involved with those right there. All right. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Again, this here, your boy Isaac, and I just wanted to stop in right quick and share with you guys, what we're doing with this thing here. This Pocket Options Challenge, $5 challenge, trying to get this thing up to $200 today. We went from $5 up to $12.60. We are looking to do maybe about, between 3 to 5 trades per day. We did 10 trades today, and that's over trading for me. That was a little bit of an overtrade. Wasn't revenge trading or binge trading or anything like that. I was out and about, and I just saw someone. I was like, oh, let me get in. And like I said, I open the trade and I move on. I don't sit there and watch the chart. I trust the analysis that I have. I look at it, and the key discipline. Let me put this up one more time. The key discipline is to make sure that the stochastic is at the very bottom or the very top. If you're getting in when the stochastic is here in the middle, it's very indecisive, and you can get faked out very, very easily when that happens. So let's be clear on that. Trading this, you want to make sure that it's at the top or at the bottom, because look, when the store is low, up you go. The store is high, down you fly. Period. But stay disciplined, and then utilize either the 8 moving average. If you want to use the Keltner channel, let the candles be on top the Keltner channel, as well as the stochastic being above it, or the Keltner channel has to be below. The candles have to be below it in an upward direction. Let me see. Do I have the Keltner on here at all? Let's see. I do. So let's look at what I have for the Kelt right there, and let's open up the Kelt. Let's show it, okay? And let's hide the alligator, okay? I would never have all of them open. I'm either using either the Kelt or I'm going to use the alligator. But again, the trend shows that it's going which direction? Down, okay? So because I know that it's a downtrend, I'm going to wait for these candles to come on top and get outside of the Keltner channel. And I need my stochastic to be up and headed back down, okay? And then we'll find our level of support in that manner, okay? All right, ladies and gentlemen. Again, this is your boy Isaac with Generational Wealth Developers, and we're just having fun, all right? I know it's been a minute since we've been on, but we're back, and let's just have some fun with this thing and see what we can do. If you have any comments or things like that you want to do, and also I'm going to be opening up my comments live so that I can see them on screen. We'll be setting that up, and I use vMix. Okay, I got a few streaming platforms that I use with like Restream, StreamYard, vMix, and OBS, but I like vMix a lot. So that's what I'm streaming with from my office here today. And so we'll be throwing comments up with that. All right, if y'all have any suggestions or anything like that, just let us know. All right, and then we'll go. All right, again, this is your boy Isaac with Generational Wealth Developers. We'll talk to you guys real soon. Take care.